welcome you. So you have a representative that was there for the mayor. And on behalf of, just for me, thank you for being my representative my entire life pretty much. So you did a hell of a job. Let's go real quick. Office of the Mayor, official proclamation of the City of Santa Fe, Mando Oficial de la Vía Real de Santa Fe de San Francisco de Asís, Nuevo México. I gotta put my cheers on.
Yeah, you better.
Whereas Luciano Lucky Varela was born in Pecos, New Mexico on February 17, 1935, Celestino Varela Sr. and Catalina Rivera Varela, along with siblings Josephine, Celestino Jr., Ana Maria, Guadalupe, Milegio. And whereas Luciano attended public schools in Pecos and was a high school athlete, Luciano attended the College of Santa Fe where he earned a degree in accounting in 1968. He later attended LaSalle University where he earned a law degree in 1974. And whereas Luciano is a patriot who served his country proudly as a corporal in the United States Army from 1957 to 1959, he also served in the Army Reserve. And whereas Luciano is a proud father of 3 children, Bernadette, Jeff, and James, and has 9 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. And whereas Luciano worked at Sears Department Store in Santa Fe and then for the Santa Fe Public Schools, who was later employed by the state of New Mexico in the Department of Finance. He worked through the rank and file for state government, ending his career as the state comptroller for the Department of Finance and Administration, retiring in 1984 with a strong institutional knowledge of finance in New Mexico state government. And whereas during the 1984 legislative session, Luciano was tapped by former Governor Tony Anaya to work as his legislative analyst during the 1984 legislative session, which led to a 2-year stint working as a financial analyst with the Senate Finance Committee, a job which piqued his interest and furthermore his career in public service, this time as a state legislature. And whereas Luciano was first elected to the New Mexico State House of Representatives in 1986, representing the 48th District. During his time in the House of Representatives, he served on many committees, including the Health and Government Affairs, Appropriations and Finance, Transportation and Public Works, Compacts, Investment and Pension Oversight, and Science, Technology, and Telecommunications. And whereas during his career in the legislature, Representative Varela was instrumental in passing important legislation which has benefited not only Santa Fe, but the state of New Mexico. Throughout Representative Varela's legislative career, he has been an advocate for government employees, public education, health care, the elderly, veterans, children, and for family preservation. And whereas Representative Varela has decided to retire from the New Mexico House of Representatives at the end of this year, making him the 3rd longest serving member of the New Mexico House of Representatives. This concludes a career dedicated to serving the citizens of New Mexico. Representative Varela plans on spending his new free time with his family and tending to his ranch in Pecos, but he will always maintain his availability to fellow public servants and the community members to give advice on public policy, governmental finances, and other legislative issues, and the development of inspiring future leaders in our communities. Now therefore, I, Javier Gonzalez, Mayor of the City of Santa Fe, along with past mayors and the Santa Fe City Council, do hereby proclaim and honor the public service of New Mexico State Representative Luciano Lucky Varela for his 3 decades of service to the people of Santa Fe and the state of New Mexico, who he served in the New Mexico House of Representatives, ensuring our community was represented with honesty, pride, and dignity. Muchísimas gracias por un trabajo bien hecho. Done at City Hall this 14th day of December in the year 2016, and is signed by all of us. Muchísimas gracias.